Hey guys, it's Brandon, creator of Happily Dressed, a fashion blog dedicated to self-acceptance, self-confidence, and self-sufficiency, and welcome back to my channel. So today is another gloomy day here in isolation. It is actually now as it started to rain. I think a big storm is coming, but you know what? We need it. Wash away my worries. Even though I don't have that much stress, if I'm being honest. Nothing but positive thoughts, but I came on here today because I wanted to make something that has been in my mind for a while now. I caved and went to my studio 2 days ago and went and grabbed a bunch of fabric that I've wanted to work with for a while now because I have nothing but time to work on those fabrics. So I went and grabbed this red, it's kind of a mid-weight red corduroy like fabric that I thrifted from a long time ago. I did like a little sample piece of something with contrast stitching and I really liked it, so I decided to make some contrast stitching straight leg trousers. So like I'm really not good at sketching when it comes to like design and fashion, etc. But these will be high-waisted with a thicker waistband than normal. Then it'll kind of come down and become straight leg, go all the way down, hopefully to the shoe and kind of stack on top of the shoe. That's my goal. I just don't know if I have enough fabric here, especially because I've already played around with some. So I might not be able to do that. So that's the goal. It'll be contrast stitching, which means I'm going to have to be extra careful when it comes to the decorative stitches that I put on top, because you want those to be straight and even, etc. So I have to spend my time and do it right. This will most likely be another voiceover just because I really have to pay attention and get it done. So I started off by tracing from the pant pattern that I already have. I just extended it about 4 inches and then made the leg straight. I really need to redo my pant pattern anyway because it's very wonky. It's one of the first ones I've ever made, so I'm always adjusting it. But I went ahead and cut out the front. Next, I just went ahead and cut out the pockets for the back pockets and the cargo pockets on the side. And I had the last minute decision to do these cool like pocket flaps that I was very excited about. At this time, I also cut out the external pockets. For the back, I just went down that extra 4 inches like I did before so the pants could stack on the shoe. I even used the front to kind of match up widths just to make sure it'd be right. And it kind of looked perfect, so I just kept going. This is me climbing on the table, by the way, because my table's too long. Then I went into a serge fest where I just serged everything that I cut out in that moment. So waistband, pocket flaps, pocket, front, backs, etc. Just wanted to serge it all so I'd have a nice clean area. So this is everything after it was serged. It was a great idea to do this. It made everything just so much easier. It definitely took a while, but that is okay. I started off with doing the pocket flaps because I wanted to get all the pockets done before I started on the actual pants, so it'd be easy to attach. This is me ironing down the pocket so that way I could top stitch. Once I finished the top stitching, I went ahead and focused on the actual pocket. And this was pretty fun to do because after I sewed down the edges, I went ahead and did a decorative stitch on top, which is really cool. You can just like play around and have a good time. I did kind of a 2 rectangle design on the pocket to give it some attitude, dimension. I did have some tension problems with 2 of them, as you saw, but it was easily fixed by just stretching it out as I sewed it down. Next, I worked on the darts for the back of the pants so that way I could sew them down and then attach the pocket. Once that was done, I was able to just pin the pocket in place and then sew it down. Then I gave that pocket flap a really good press so I could top stitch it and then attach the rest of the pocket. And that was the backs all finished. Really happy with the way they turned out. And now I focused on the front. But before I did the front pocket, I went ahead and added a decorative stitch down the whole front of both fronts before I put the external pocket on top. Once that was done, I had my 2 fronts also done and my 2 backs done. So I was feeling pretty good. All I had to do now was attach them by their sides and get all that done, but it was late. Alright guys, so day 1 is finished with. As you saw, I did a lot of like detail stuff. So I got the pockets in order. Tomorrow is going to be the last day, the finishing day, hopefully, if I can get to it. Sometimes I start a project and then don't want to do it the next day. So all I have to do now, I'm going to sew the fronts together and put in the zipper fly, and then I'm also going to sew the 2 backs to the respective 2 fronts before I put the backs together. And it'll make sense tomorrow, so that way I can put the last remaining like cargo pockets on the outside seam. Oh, almost dropped the camera off the table. Hey guys, it is a new day and I'm excited to finish these pants because we are almost there. I did run into an issue though. This is all the thread I have left, all the red thread I have left. Yeah, these 2 spools are the only red thread I have left, and like a little bobbin of red thread. So unfortunately I might have to use, I keep having to use the white thread because I have plenty of that, but I didn't want to use it all. But we are in quarantine circumstances, so I cannot go out and get more thread. Yeah, I switched them. I swapped my brother's Pop-Tart this morning. The only thing keeping me balanced. After finishing my Pop-Tart, I went ahead and started on the front and adding the zipper fly. And this took me a majority of the day for some reason. I forgot how to do a zipper. It was very, I don't know, perplexing for me. I ended up sewing this on the wrong side. This is me sewing it on the wrong side and not even realizing it until the end.
Then we're going to go ahead and grab our zipper. Okay, now working only on the side that has our fly, we're going to go ahead and place our zipper face down. You're going to...
Once I finally got the zipper done, I was able to attach it to the other side. I just pinned it really quick after ironing down the seams and sewed a straight stitch. Next, I went ahead and added the respective backs to each front and pinned it down so that way I could sew it down and then sew the cargo pockets to the side. And then this was pretty simple. After this was done, I went ahead and ironed the seams open and then added a decorative stitch down the side on both sides. Alright, that was like that took the longest time ever to do all of that. Especially because I like ran out of red thread in the middle. And as you can see, I mean, I love contrast things. But like, if you just mess up in the slightest, you can like see it, which is really unfortunate. But I love the back pockets. I think they're my favorite. I'm gonna sew on the side cargo pockets as well. And then I have the waistband to work on. So I've gone ahead and added the pockets now to the side and sewn the back close. And I tried it on and it's a little, just a little too big. So I had to take it in on the sides, but I've already like stitched down the like decorative stitching on the side, so I'm gonna have to figure out the best way to like undo that. Alright guys, so I went ahead and ironed down the waistband. I think I'm gonna let it go all the way across. So it's been another day and I finished the pant, but I'm just like so in love with these back pockets. Like, that is my jam. I'm about to put them on now to show you guys what they look like all finished up. So here they are in their full form. Looking so good, looking so cool. And like, honestly, they do exactly what I wanted them to do. So like, they're high-waisted just like I want it. External pockets, they're straight leg, and they cuff right above the shoe. Like, oh, right onto the shoe. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get that part right, but I did, and I'm so happy, even with my little side pockets. But anyway, that is it for this week's video. I know that these quarantine videos have been a little boring, and like all you do is see me make things. Wow, I need to get this in order. There's so much junk back there. But I mean, I've just been taking this time to like do what I love, also self-reflect and be really introspective about who I want to be and what I want to do after this lockdown stuff is over. So I think sewing things just keeps me busy, keeps my mind busy, and also just reminds me that I am super capable of having things in here and bringing them to life through these bad boys. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you want more videos like this one. Our numbers have been growing pretty fast, if you ask me. It's like I just blinked my eye and like we gained like 100 subscribers overnight. So I thank you guys for that. I am super grateful. Thank you guys for wanting to be a part of this little journey with me. It really means a lot. But I will see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.